Now, please welcome Jason Saenz.
Holy cow! Whoa, hello Kennedy Center, how are you? Wow, there's a lot of you. Holy cow, was Sheer Madness sold out? What's going on? This is very nice. Thank you so much, guys. Pleasure to be here at the Kennedy Center. I'm used to working the best Mexican restaurants in the world, so this is nice to be here. This is very good. I'm living in New York City now, but I'm originally from Virginia, and it's nice to be home. All right. We'll talk later. A lot has changed since I've been back. We've got a new metro line, the Silver Line. That's the most hoity-toity line I've ever heard of. The Silver Line, we just take it from the airport to Tyson's Corner and back and forth. I have to buy new luggage every week. Apparently weed's becoming legal in D.C.? Wow. This is the best part of the audience so far. This is my crowd right here. Yeah, weed legal in D.C. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I mean, you thought Congress worked slow before. Thank you, that's my time. I'll do a couple more jokes, I guess. It's tough to follow that. Well, a little something about myself. My name is Jason Saenz. I'm half white, half Latino. That's me. All right, thank you. She's found biracial children very hilarious. Yeah, I mean, that's me. It's not a big deal being biracial in this town, but I'm never both at the same time. Does that make any sense? Like, I'm either white or Latino, depending on the situation. Like tonight at the Kennedy Center, I'm very white, okay? Very white, brought all my IDs, everything checks out. But if some of you guys want to smoke weed with me after the show, then I'll be very Latino, all right? But then if the cops show up, I'm very white again. Do you understand? I will turn you in. I have no problem with that. Me and marijuana go way back, guys. In fact, my first... Oh, come on in. Here's your seat. Special guest. Thank you for joining us. Me and marijuana go way back, guys. In fact, my first ever experience with weed was smelling it around the house when I was a kid. Yeah, I was too young to know what that smell was. All I knew is that my dad would go into the bathroom for 20 minutes and then come out smelling like Cool Dad. Cool Dad, way more fun than regular dad, guys. That's all I knew. Like, regular dad would sleep in on Christmas morning, but Cool Dad would wake me up excited because he legitimately forgot what he rapped the night before. Also, regular dad wouldn't let me see R-rated movies as a kid, but Cool Dad snuck me and my friends in to see Terminator 2 because he said that shit is definitely gonna happen. He was right. I love telling jokes. I'm a comedian. I can't stop cracking jokes. This is very nice to perform here, but my favorite place to crack a joke is at the movie theater. That's the best place. It's dark, it's quiet, no one's expecting it. You know, it's all about me. And last summer I was watching this movie called Pain and Gain. It's really bad, and I thought it'd be a fun movie because it stars The Rock. We all know The Rock, really fun action hero. But no, The Rock plays a murderer in that movie, guys. And there's a scene where he cuts off this victim's hands, starts grilling him on a barbecue outside of his house. And I didn't know how to react, so I leaned over to my friend and I said, "Hey, you smell what The Rock is cooking?" And I killed. Oh, I did way better than I just did right now, guys. Like, that joke demolished. The whole movie theater loved it. They were laughing, high-fiving, popcorn was getting spit up. It was great. I felt like a rock star. I really did. And if you're a comedian and you find a good joke, you cannot let that joke die. So I went back to the 7:30, the 8:15, the 9:45, the 11 o'clock. It was the greatest night of my life. But that joke cost me $300, so, get it where you can. Back visiting the folks this weekend. I got a teenage little brother, and he's a piece of shit. I thought I was old enough to stop dealing with teenagers, but I have one in my family, so there he is, And I come home to visit, and he's always like, "Hey, Jason, you're a stand-up comedian, but when are you going to get on TV, huh?" And I'm like, "I don't know, man. You're a teenager. When are you going to see a girl naked, huh?" Yeah, and then he shows me his text messages. He's doing way better than I am, guys. You guys doing all right. Women are tricky. Relationships are tricky. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm a divorce guy, so that's proof. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's okay. I like being divorced. I got my own Netflix password now. I'm doing fine. Don't you worry about me. But the only place I hate being divorced is at the dentist office. Hear me out. Because every time you go to a new dentist, they always ask you to fill out the paperwork, right? And they always ask you what your marital status is. And it's never just single or married. They also throw divorce down there at the bottom just to mess with me, right? But why does the dentist need to know that my marriage failed? I never understood that. Is that helping him? Is he in the back going, "Hey, Jason, I was looking at your x-rays. Looks like you got some holes in your teeth. But I really wanted to talk about that hole in your heart." What's going on, pal? 4 out of 5 dentists think you're a sad loser. I'm sorry to tell you that. You know what? I'm going to make this better. Let me give you 2 prizes from the treasure chest on your way out, all right? That should fix things. I'm a dentist. That's all I know how to do. But things are going all right. As a half Latino guy, of course, I was raised Catholic. I'm not practicing anymore because I tore my ACL. So I'm out. All right. But I do love the new Pope. Pope Francis, the new Latino Pope. We got any fans here in the audience? He's great. People love this guy. I love him too. I love hearing him talk. Like, he's fun, and he says what he wants. He does what he wants. I don't even think he's Catholic. I really don't. I feel like they just found like a cool Latino guy in South America. They're like, "Hey, you want to wear some fun hats?" He's like, "All right, I'm in." He's really great. He just speaks from the heart, and I think it's really wonderful. When he was his first month as Pope, he said in an interview, he said that if you're a good person and you do good things in your life, but you're also an atheist, you can go to heaven too. The Pope said atheists can go to heaven. That is amazing. I knew if we just waited long enough, they'd start letting everybody in, It's like a college that just lowers their SAT scores every year. We got to get the numbers up, guys. This is not doing well. Not doing well. Well, it was a couple tough years for the Catholic Church. The pedophilia scandal was a horrible thing, really horrible thing. And it got so bad that the last Pope quit. Remember when Pope Benedict quit? That must take a lot of balls to quit a job God gave you. Wow. But now we got the new Latino Pope. Fantastic guy. I love him. Exciting. He's letting animals into heaven, atheists. It's a whole party up there. It's going to be great. And people got upset when he said those things, but he took it in stride. He's like, "Hey, what's the big deal? Come on, it's heaven. It's heaven. There's plenty of room up in heaven. I'm Latino. I'm used to fitting 15 brothers in a Corolla. Let's go. Latino Pope." I'm excited about Latino Pope. I really am. What's next? Soon all the communion wine's going to have pieces of fruit floating in it. Latino Pope. When he breaks bread, candy falls out of it. Latino Pope. You see what I'm doing here? Doing a lot of Latino Pope jokes at the Kennedy Center. All right, okay. I know some of you are probably thinking, "Jason, come on, all right. This is just another example of a Latino Pope taking a white Pope's job." And I got that. I understand. I get it. But he's a good man. He's a good pope. He'll wash your feet, but then he'll wash your car. Latino Pope, I did it again. All right, uno mas, and then bring up your headliner here tonight. Latino Pope, big soccer fan. And you know, because now he ends every mass the same way. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost! Latino Pope, you guys ready for more show? Wow, thank you so much. What a nice crowd. Thank you so much.